Adventure is nigh. Dice. These satisfyingly heavy dice from Dice Envy are a 7-piece set with a rose gold metal frame filled with a character-specific enamel color. The mostly neutral DM set, Roguish Red, Shopkeeper Green, Royal Purple, or Barbarian Pink. Each D20 has a happy little thumbs up guy for the 20 and a nasty little thumbs down skeleton for the 1. Adorable. DiceEnvy.com/adventureisnigh. Or, if you want to flex your typing muscles, go to diceenvy.com/collections/adventure-is-nigh. It's the same website. You end up at the same place, but you get to type more. Ugh. Here we are.
We are here.
We are here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Jack and Jess Play. Because we're done with Lords of the Fallen, so we're just choosing random games now. Before anyone mentions it, our streaming goal has gotten more insane. If you look at the bottom of the stream, we have raised $1,026.8072056.8, and oh boy! But hi, welcome. For one of the first comments I saw once we went live was just a preemptive. Great job on the new series, Jess. We'll get into game talk in good time, but first of all, give it up for Storycraft, everybody. Just give it up.
I had fun making it, and Jesse did a great job with the edit. Added a tasteful amount of goofs in there.
Tasteful amount. Absolutely.
Okay, people are saying your volume is low, perhaps? You sound okay to me.
I know what's up.
He knows what's up.
I didn't do the thing. Thank you for letting me know. I didn't do the thing where
Yeah.
Now my volume.
You got stuck on putting your headphones in your ears. That's
Windows does that thing where, depending on what application you open, Windows decides what volume your microphone should be at, and I always want it at 70. That's where I like my mic volume at. Windows decided my mic volume should be at 23. That is not 70.
Windows says, "Oh no, for the good of everyone around you, please."
In any case, Storycraft is out. Oh man, this has been in our back burners for quite some time, and I'm so happy that people get to see it.
Yeah, me too. I hope people enjoy it. I'm excited to see where it goes. I hope I get to make many more.
Me too.
And yeah, I think it's cool. We've got a lot of people at Second Wind who are game design experts. We talk a lot about gameplay and the mechanics of that, but I think just everyone could use a bit more video games as art conversation in their lives. So you're welcome.
It's got video games as art, but it also has a people, hey, here's a person who makes a game, which always is what I posted about it on social media as this would have been a behind the scenes featurette on a DVD. And it's
100%.
Right? I will make no qualm that I care not for Hades as a game, but to hear someone who's passionate about making that game, I'm so down for it.
For sure.
So down for it. And so that was my going into this, as a reviewer, reviewing the show, right? I was will I care about this video not caring about Hades? And the answer was yes.
Heck yeah.
Okay, so if you haven't, after the stream, make sure to go watch Storycraft, because it's a lovely conversation about voice acting in games and writing in games, and how difficult that can be, both for game writers and for actors.
John Brooks with 10 pounds reiterates, "Congrats on the new series, Jess, and thank you so much."
Yes.
Oh, and Sir George Lucas with a Bitboarder says, "Excellent interview with Cyrus Namati, who voices Oris in the hit game Duck Detective: The Secret Salami. Any chance you might see Jess in the zero punctuation art style someday? Animated Ludo can't stay in the mines forever.
Wow.
That was an adventure, as Sir George Lucas's comments often are. I don't know where to begin.
That took us on a journey. I with Storycraft, there's the little animated skull to help you kind of pay note of stuff. I don't think we'll be doing that one in the Adventures Nice style. Just one, make sure that it's different. Like, not everything needs to be in the Adventures Nice style. And two, I think it helps focus more on the story that's being told. On this in this case, like, it helps focus more on like this voice actor / writer / game producer who's telling you all about their biz.
Yeah, and I'm pleased with the little skull dude. Pleasantly surprised that they allowed me to have that in there.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful. All right, so this, y'all, is Space Scavengers. This is Space Scavengers. Why is an important question. This has been on my Steam wish list for interesting. For quite some time, because in general, I am searching for the Binding of Isaac. In roguelikes, I love the Binding of Isaac. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And not many roguelikes get the formula as correct as the Binding of Isaac got it, in my opinion. And so this is part of my search for the Binding of Isaac.
Well, I hope you find it.
I hope I find it too.
Something beautiful in its own way, perhaps.
The big thing for me and roguelikes are how can runs be different, or can your runs be drastically different from one another? What are your synergies like, right? I think something that the Binding of Isaac does that almost no other roguelike does is their ability just to stack powers, just stack. Everything stacks. And it mutates Isaac, and it turns your runs into these drastically different... Oh, farts. Okay. Oh, no, I did it. Into these drastically different things, and most roguelikes will give you power-ups, will give you different weapons, but not a lot of stacking of weapons. And I have been told that this one does. So, we'll see.
So what is the premise of this game? Scavenging in space, presumably, but did it tell you anything else when you started playing? Like, what's your deal? Who are you? Why? Why are you in space?
As far as story goes, I genuinely think there is none.
Okay, that's fair.
If there is, like, the story might have been one sentence of, you need to research planets.
Okay,
bye.
Fair enough. There doesn't always need to be more than that.
Yes, yeah, so...
Keeper Dace was asking if you've played Risk of Rain 2, and Speakeasy answered that you've played it on stream a few times, apparently.
Well, there you go. I have played it. I have played it on stream. I have not... I don't know if I've beaten it, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I've beaten... No, I've beaten the final boss once, at least. Grab you. No. Hold on. I will explain what I'm doing in just a moment. I promise.
Also, I can't tell, are you saying Jack's volume is still low, or did we fix it since those comments in the YouTube chat?
I'm hoping that we fixed it. Hoping. Oh, I see. Interesting.
Okay, audio is in fact good. Thank you.
Great. Interesting.
Snow cannon?
So I have a snow cannon and I have a rifle. So the way that this game works is you have your little ship here, right? And you start off with just your basic like zapper. It's a very low power zapper gun, right? Mm-hmm. This is your pistol. And then as you play, you discover these different modules that you can then graft on to your ship. And so like in my head, and when I'm looking for Isaac, this is like the multiplication. Ooh, I can craft my own ship. But what I just realized is that the guns come with a set mounting point. So I can't have a snow cannon on one side and my rifle on the other side because the mounting point is on this side. So I have to have both of my guns on this side of my ship if I want it. Which,
okay.
Yeah, that'll work. And so I have these extra batteries and now 2 guns. So, and then you have to defeat all the enemies and scan all the planets in each map to move forward. And so, here's a planet. Here we go. So and to scan, you literally just kind of circle the planet. Blink, blink, blink. Ooh, I got a beam. What does a beam do? I don't know. We'll find out.
My God, was that a space stingray?
That was a space stingray. What is this? Oh, I got a thing. I don't know what that is, but I got it. But more importantly, we got a beam. What does a beam do? Increases. Oh, wait, I've gotten these before. These are interesting because you can mount other things to them. Great. So my max health went up. We have a snow cannon. We have a rifle. I think we're doing pretty good. I think we're doing pretty good so far. I'm not saying this is the
Pure wants to know if you play FTL anymore, and I'm blanking on what that abbreviation could possibly mean.
It means FTL. The game FTL, faster than light, which is
faster than light. Okay.
FTL was part of that big wave of mega popular roguelikes like Spelunky, Binding of Isaac, and FTL were the big ones. FTL is quasi real-time strategy space game. But I say quasi real-time because you can pause at any moment and, do your things and then unpause.
Mm-hmm.
I don't play it much anymore. I don't know. I don't play it at all anymore. I loved that game for a long, long time. How many hours do I have in FTL? I also after I played it on Steam, I also it came out for iPads and I got it for my iPad. And let me tell you, it's a great iPad game.
What's the game you have the most hours in, do you think? All time? Okay,
so by the way, in Steam alone, I have 273 hours into FTL. So to give you an idea of how much I played FTL. I'm going to guess Team Fortress 2. If I look up Team Fortress 2, so I started playing Team Fortress 2 on the Xbox 360 and easily got 100+ hours, if not more, into it on the Xbox 360. On Steam, I have 990 hours of Team Fortress 2 time.
Nice.
So I'm going to assume...
You gotta play 10 more to get it to 1,000.
Gotta play 10 more. By the way, that should be the stream, is just playing 5 streams of TF2 just so we can cross 1,000. By the way, you're totally right. How about you? What's your big one?
It's dead. It's gotta be Dead by Daylight.
Uh-oh.
That's my fuck off with your friends game. Fuck around with friends. So yeah, I believe. Oh God, we're gonna look it up. I'm pretty sure I just crossed the 2,000 hour mark.
Shut up! Oh my God, that's great.
Stardew Valley also probably around 1,000 hours across all platforms.
Here, I was worried that close to 1,000 hours was going to be like, wow, Jack, you have a problem. But no, it's good.
Maybe we all have problems.
I mean, part of it is we do it for work, so.
Yeah. We've monetized our problems. Therefore, They're not problems anymore, and you can't tell me otherwise.
Screw monetizing your hobbies and try monetizing your problems.
Yeah.
That's great, Jess. That's great.
Yep, 2,000 hours. Monster Hunter Rise apparently is my next one on Steam. I've got 460 hours in that one.
Okay.
And I played that on Switch as well, so that one's probably close to 1,000 too across like all platforms for that.
But your Steam jump is 2,000 hours to 400 hours?
Uh-huh.
That's great. That's great. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had around like 600 hours in that on Switch though, so probably like 1,000 total. Same for Stardew. But yeah, that is quite the jump, isn't it?
It is. It is. But I guess like that's why you rack up those 2,000 hours.
Okay, but now something like Baldur's Gate 3, nearly 200 hours, and I only completed one playthrough. So there's something to be said for that too.
Ooh, fair.
I did start over once though.
Sure.
Sovereign with 10 euros says, by the way, I want to thank Jack for recommending Lords of the Fallen so heavily. Recently bought it because of you, and I've been enjoying it immensely.
Hey.
Oh, and once again, great job on Storycraft, Jess. Thank you.
Great job on Storycraft.
And Brad with $2 says, American Pope just dropped.
Oh, did the new Pope just drop? Y'all, we got the new Pope. The new Pope's here. Oh, okay. We got ourselves an interesting build now. I don't know if this is going to work, but I have a ramming hammer and 2 freeze rays.
Spiked armor.
Yeah, so I can freeze people and then ram the ice cube, theoretically.
Oh, can you like break them into little pieces because they're frozen? That would be fun.
Let's see here.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, you can.
It didn't look as exciting as I hoped it would, but
no, you can't like burst them apart. You can kill them, which is nice. I think actually I'm going to get rid of my. Well, no, I'll keep my cannon just in case.
Hero says I misread Trusty Bullet Launcher as Thirsty Bullet Launcher. And I think they should change it to that because that sounds more fun.
Thirsty Bullet Launcher. That's a very different game.
And Sir George Lucas says, I've never played Binding of Isaac, but I see there are many versions of it. Rebirth, Afterbirth, Afterbirth Plus, Repentance. Please share your review of each edition.
Oh God, hold on. Let me search here to find out what is. Okay, so there's Binding of Isaac, which is the vanilla Binding of Isaac. That's like, the standard, the thing that, started it all. And then there is the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. And that is like a lot of that's like the newer version. It's more compatible. And that is the one that also has Repentance and all of the other stuff. But it's all baked into Binding of Isaac. You don't need to buy anything else. You just need to buy Rebirth. That's like the new, more modern one that is most compatible with most systems.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that's the one I have. That I haven't played. Oops.
Whoopsie. Oh, here we go.
Too busy playing Dead by Daylight, apparently.
Wait.
Binding of Isaac. Yes.
Yes.
That is the one I have.
Oh, man.
And it's installed. Oh, that's nice.
I think our build is about to get crazy here. Oh, yeah. If I can't afford this other shield. I wish I could sell stuff. And I don't think I can sell things.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Which is very upsetting.
But like, so now I have a freeze cannon, a battering ram, and a shield on one side. And if I could buy this shield, I could have shields on two sides. This could be a very unique build. But we'll have to leave it at that.
What is the left arrow with like the gear and then the 25? What was all that?
Healing. For
okay.
a certain number, there's like these blue crystals. Oh, uh-oh, my ramming cannon. Oh, no. Okay, all right. I got a problem. I got a problem with this build. I realized my problem immediately.
Well, also these enemies just seem significantly more aggressive than the ones from before.
These enemies are more aggressive, and they poison you. When they die, they explode. And poison you.
Battering ram won't help you with that.
Right? So we're just going to use our freezy gun. There we go. Okay. We are going to grab this, do that. All right. We are going full freeze. That's our plan. Full freeze, because the freeze does damage as well, which is nice. Oh, but the freeze uses energy. Oh, I'm understanding this game now.
And how do you acquire energy?
It looks like it rebuilds slowly over time. So the freeze, if you look on the bottom, is the right trigger power, and those yellow bars that are reloading are the energy that it takes to use.
Got you. Okay.
No. Okay, it's fine. All right. We're doing great. Why am I not killing you? My battering ram didn't work.
Is it actually a battering ram, or is it just like armor? As in, like, you won't take as much damage if something hits it.
Oh, you know what? You might be right. I'm learning. This is
Not
literally
everything is a battering ram, Jack.
Everything is a battering ram if you're brave enough.
True.
No,
Can't argue with that.
I'm also just learning the game. This is my second time playing it, so the first time being like 20 minutes ago. So
that was a cute little squid that you just killed.
Yeah, that was adorable. I'm sure he had a family. Okay.
Rapid laser.
Yeah, that's what I want to. I want to look at rapid laser. Okay. Just a burst weapon. All right. Maybe we could try the rapid laser. Let's move our shield. And then let's rapid laser. Oh!
Oh, they bounce? Am I seeing things, or did they just bounce off the planet you shot them at? Oh, they sure did.
Okay,
wow.
Hold on. We might be rethinking our build here. Okay.
Fungus Finder with $2 says, this music really sets a certain mood.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty chill.
I'm enjoying it.
Okay. So, rifle on one side. Laser on the other side. Shield in the front. And then we'll put the spike here just because I want to hold on to it. And then we'll put this here. And then we go. Hey, 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 hey! Oh, baby. We are rocking and rolling now. Okay, can I kill you? No. Okay. It just explodes. Okay, we got ourselves a build. What kind of build? To be determined.
A different one from the last one.
That's the thing. It is different. And, the last, when I played my first round where I was like, oh yeah, this is, because by the way, I did a bad in which I said the game that we were streaming before I ever played it. I just made a call. And that was probably a bad idea. Like I probably should have played it before streaming. But before the stream, I did play it.
Stream.
It's my, that's, by the way,
your stream. You can stream what you want to.
Stream what I want. Yeah, that's right. A two-way engine. What?
What does that mean?
What is that?
You go backwards, but you already could, right?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Wow. Now we are rocking and rolling. Okay. But, I did play it a little bit before we started, and very happy to discover that it was a game that I thought I was going to enjoy. And so far, I have been enjoying it. So, yeah.
That is good. It'd be a shame if you hated it and we're stuck playing it for the next hour and a half.
Well, I had a backup plan, so. Yeah, I would love to get. I have a mining drone which can mine more rocks and get me more resources, which is really nice. Like, look, there's my mining drone. Ah! That's the thing that killed me last run. What the? Oh! Smaller blobs. Smaller blobs.
Big blob became smaller blobs.
Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. So I like my mining drone. I like that. Excuse you, sir. Thank you. But I'd love some more shields.
That would be helpful.
Another rapid
laser?
Double rapid laser, you say? What happens if we get rid of our spike. Hold on. Get rid of our spike. No, not yet. Figuring out like how to. What if we do this?
Ooh.
And now. Oh, now we get double the laser. Yes. Okay. Full laser build. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. There we go. And then we have the rifle for some power. Oh, now we're melting. Them.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. We're doing great.
Frog head thing.
Yeah, spewing a laser engine now. What the hell? Okay.
What does that mean?
And a fusion reactor. I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, and I'm dying. And it might not matter because I'm dying.
I wish your ship was bigger so you could put more stuff on it.
Well, that's you can find more ship like bodies.
Oh, cool.
That fart bug is what killed me last time.
Always the fart bug.
Okay, fusion reactor, extreme energy regeneration, energy storage reduce. Oh.
Okay.
This is what
that's probably good for like frequent bursts of something.
Yes. Okay. Is there a way?
Snake in the Garden with €5, thank you, says, Jess, your writing at Escapist was top tier, so really happy you're getting back into it again at Second Wind. P.S. Your grim character bio in the video made me LOL. Thank you so much. Yeah, I had fun making that little bio. What made me LOL was there's like a bit of prose at the bit where Cyrus is talking about like audiobook narrators, and Jesse Galena wrote that himself. And it is just a unhinged little bit of text that I'm very happy is in the video.
Oh, good. That's part of the fun of the collaboration, right?
Oh, yes.
And I think that's part of the reason why Jesse Galena was assigned as editor. It was like, we think that you're going to vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesse can always be counted on to bring the goofs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now that we have our fusion reactor, our little yellow bar refills almost instantly.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing great. I did have to get rid of my mining drone. And I do wish there was a way to sell things.
I don't even remember what that did.
It just got it did automatic mining where I could get more stuff.
Okay.
Electric mace.
Electric mace.
All right, hold on. Hold on. I want to see what that's all about.
Electric ball of death. Sounds pretty cool.
Okay. It does that. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. I got too excited and I killed myself. Or almost killed myself. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's going to be helpful. That's going to be helpful when I get swarmed. Oh, yes. But electric things can't mine. Oh, okay. All right. We're fine. Oh, hello. Hello, smoggy planet. Nice. Okay. Kill the rest of the things. There we go. Okay, we're doing great. We're doing great.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nope. Oh, I can stun them. Yes. Yes.
I do not like that thing. You should kill it.
I agree with you, and I did.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good work.
Good work. I was concerned that you weren't going to kill the monstrosity. Oh. Oh. Going backwards? No. It's fun to see if you can break the game. That's part of the issue with randomized levels is sometimes you end up with an area that you can't fit in.
Spaceship too thick.
Oh, no. Warp. I do press the wrong button to warp, like every time. Oh, okay. Rifle, a booster, here we go. This is a beam that we can attach more things to. Oh, we definitely want to buy this. All right, it's about to get nuts. Maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so if we grab this.
Okay.
And then grab this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right? And see where I'm going?
Mm-hmm.
No, maybe not. We definitely want the shield out front. Definitely.
Yes.
What if we... All right. Nope. Nope.
I would be taking apart my entire ship every time I found something new, just to
see.
Yeah.
I'm going to try for some... Okay, this is probably a bad idea because I don't think I can... Oh, yeah, that takes up spots. Okay, this is a bad idea. Oh, wait. Ha-ha, ha-ha, ooh, ha-ha, ha-ha.
Uh-huh.
I just want to I wanted to try to make my ship into a different shape. And as it turns out, I can. Is it a good idea? I do not know. But you can. Okay. Oh wait, no, we can do this too. Okay. All right. It's not the most ideal shape ever conceived. But again, I can. Wow! Wow! Okay. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Now, I don't have any gems, so I can't heal any. But that's okay. Oh boy. Reminds me of Dredge now. Yeah, a little bit.
I have the same thought.
Why am I smoking? Because my health is below half. I only have 99 out of 240 health. I'm not looking good. A laser shotgun. Son of a bitch.
All right, time to do that all over again.
And a battle drone. Oh, I definitely want a battle drone.
I do love a little guy that attacks enemies for you.
Yes. All right, let's see what this laser shotgun is all about. Okay, yeah, well, we're rocking this. I like that a lot better than the mace. The mace was a bad choice. I'm going to put it out there.
I don't know if it was bad, but...
It turned out to be not optimal. And that's okay. You know, that's part of the fun. Oh, no! I got in the smoke again. Part of the fun of games like this should be experimenting. You know.
Of course. If it was clear what the optimal build was from the start, then what fun would finding new things be?
Yes. Well, very well put. Here we go. But now we can shower them in laser barf. There we go. Blech.
Laser barf.
Laser barf. I saw that new band last night. Laser barf.
We have a first-time chatter, Trollsma, who says, asymmetric thrust hurts my logic brain.
Yes. And I don't know if it actually does anything, but it feels bad. It feels bad to fly.
Everything hurts.
Everything.
But it gets the job done.
Oh, no, that's right. Thick boy. I'm a thick boy now. Yeah. But, you know, it's also, it's space, so it's not like we have wind resistance to worry about. This was built and operates in space, so we can be a little loosey-goosey with this. It doesn't need to be asymmetrical, right?
Don't try and logically explain this monstrosity you've created.
I would say, oh my god, I only have 22 health.
That smoke is heavy now.
Yeah. Oh, it feels bad. But that's okay. We're gonna play a little. We're gonna play a little more cautiously.
We don't need no badges with $4.99. Thank you so much. Says, is it a good idea? I don't know. The last thing said in the work meeting that just ended, and the first thing I heard just joining this stream.
Yeah. That's how it works sometimes. Okay, large solar.
Sometimes you don't know till you try. And fail miserably.
And that's the important part. And fail miserably.
And Far Too Many Frogs says, also, Jess, your Storycraft pilot was a wonderful thing to listen to today. Looking forward to more. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yay. Oh, yep, that. I don't know why I'm surprised that hurt me. Flying through the gas cloud. Yes, new show, new Storycraft, new idea from the team out today. Very, very excited that we can finally start sharing all of these things that, mostly you. I have not put any work into this besides critiquing it internally. But because I think it's a really good show, I'm going to say we've been making.
Everybody.
Yeah, all of us.
Mostly Jack. I was also involved.
Yes. Let me take the credit. No, it's a bunch of wonderful stuff that the collective we, mostly Jess and Jesse, have been working on. That it's so exciting just to start sharing with people.
You can say we. I feel like at Second Wind, everybody has a hand in a lot of things, no matter how small.
Sure.
Like, I'm sure Marty looked at the script at some point. Omar gave editing feedback. Javid helped with the animations and the branding. Just everybody.
Oh, it
but mostly Jack.
But mostly, thank you. That's what I need. Just mostly Jack. No, it is obviously like a bit of a team effort and a bit of an individual effort. It just it more struck me as
everything
funny.
We do.
That's really true, and that's part of those, like, we can get schmaltzy sometimes with the Patreon videos and whatnot, but it's really, really true. Like, this is the goal of the company, is to try new things, is to use. It's something we complain about a lot in the industry, right? Yahtzee's tent poles, not crucifixes. Like, we have our tent pole shows. Those tent poles should be used to hold up new things. And so it's exciting when we finally get to start making the new things. So I'm going to get a little schmaltzy and just say that I'm very proud of you, Jess, and very proud of us as a company for finally getting around to making all those new things that we talked about making.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm proud of us too.
Yeah.
Specifically you.
Yes. Now you're talking. I see it. Yeah, I'm okay. So an interesting thing that I'm learning is because I'm choosing laser weapons. Laser weapons have infinite ammo, just kind of like a cooldown, right? Mm-hmm. But because I haven't been choosing like weapons with ammunition, I can't break open these kinds of rocks. And I did ditch my mining drone.
I'm surprised that bumping into those rocks doesn't hurt you. I feel like it should hurt.
It should hurt me, I agree. But an interesting kind of like... no, my electric mace didn't do anything either, I don't think. Unless it did. Hold on. Will my electric mace do something to these rocks? Because if so... No, it does nothing.
No.
Guess what, electric mace? Get out of here.
It does look pretty weak sauce now that I've seen the whatever, I forget what you've attached most recently.
The real weapons? Sure, yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe I just said weak sauce. What the hell?
Oh my god. You know what? And I didn't even register that because that is a phrase that I grew up saying. So yeah. Yeah, that's like an old saying. What's that?
Yeah.
You might as well say gag me with a spoon. I feel like I just
channeled a teenage boy from yesteryear.
Gag me with a spoon. That's even older. Yeah, get him. Get him, battle drone. Thank you. Love that battle drone. Oh, I got good. Don't need an engine.
Jess is the boomer of Second Wind now. I do feel spiritually, I'm like an 80-year-old woman. So
Wow.
I will accept it.
Spiritually, I'm an 80-year-old woman. Interesting.
Yeah, like I can't wait to be old. Okay, I shouldn't say that. I can wait to be old, but I feel like I will peak when I'm like an old lady. Like that will be my true form.
Sure. Oh, can I get some health? I can. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. I can't afford anything now, but I was able to get some health. Jess will age gracefully. She's already got the phrases down, so. Okay, we are in World 3. So World 2 is poison. World 3 is hell.
Best true form is Susan Sheerfist. I'll take that. Susan's great. I want to grow up to be just like Susan.
A cranky old kung fu master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold the Kung Fu Master. Mindless Fool 360 says, loving your new Storycraft show, Jack.
Thank you. Thank you for recognizing my involvement.
Just know that I'm going to take full credit for the next video that you put out.
Saturday.
Yeah, that one. It's all about me.
Yeah, Jess, like, you know, I'm in it. I shot it and I edited it, but really it was Jess's prompts that made it happen. Because here at Second Wind, it's a team effort always.
Yeah, I'm absolutely the heart and soul of that video, as you will see.
Yeah. Oh, I think people will watch that video and be like, "Wow, Jess, great job."
Yeah.
Great job.
Please comment that on the video.
By the way, yes. Oh, large engine, not laser engine. Do I already have a large engine? What is this? Oh, I already have a large engine. Theoretically, I can move this here and then get a second large engine. Wow! Now we're zooming. Whoa. Oh, man, this turning engine, I think I was making fun of it at first, but man, the ability to turn real fast, super great. Super great. Also, I'm kind of liking this score.
Yeah. It works.
It works. Just plinky enough and like zony enough where you don't stop playing to pay attention to it, but it kind of bops, slaps.
Agreed.
I don't know if it fucks.
It doesn't slap. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It does not, but it also isn't trying to. So
Ooh,
that's important.
Nice. You know what? Good point. It also is not trying
If you're trying to fuck and not succeeding, that's just sad. But if you're not trying, then you're cool.
I'll tell more stories later. I was at a concert last weekend, and there was definitely a band that really thought that they fucked.
Oh no.
Yeah, and they
were they like the opener or
they were one of the opening bands.
Okay.
And they did not fuck.
Oh no. Far Too Many Frogs says, and removing the corporatism has inspired others to put up their own tent poles too. Myself included, Marty's columns have been a big inspiration for me to get back into writing and video making.
Yeah.
That's so nice. Marty and Darren always churning out top-notch columns, and I don't understand how they do it. Darren especially. That man is a machine.
Darren might be the greatest movie critic ever.
That aside, like, writing is hard. Even as someone who likes to think they're pretty good at it, just the sheer amount of high quality content that man puts out is
And I guess like
astounding.
That's what I mean by like the greatest movie critic ever. Like his ability to articulate his thoughts, because like being a good movie critic is really about like your ability to your ability to your ability to articulate your thoughts and your feelings, right? Like that's it. That's all you have to be a good critic. And there's a lot of critics who I really enjoy, but they can be a little rambly.
Mm-hmm.
They're not necessarily. Oh, that heals me. Oh, shurikens. Hold on.
Absorbing a bunch of junk heals you?
Apparently, I'm going to take it. Let me have this victory. But yeah, Darren's wonderful. At all things, all the time. And we just do. He writes for us. It's so great. Like,
yeah,
it's so great that we get that. Hold on, I don't want the shurikens, but I want the shurikens.
I just wish I could have like a 10th of his productivity.
He's great. He's great.
Yeah.
Darren's great.
Sir George Lucas says, summer trips are fast approaching. Have you visited any of the following locations? Yellowstone Park, Grand Canyon, Las Vegas Strip, Niagara Falls, Disney World. Please share your experiences if you have.
Recently? Or just in general?
Just in general, I guess. I've been to the Grand Canyon. Arizona is lovely.
Yeah.
Very hot, but not humid. So it's not like the disgusting kind of heat that happens in the summer in New England.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful area. Good hiking opportunities. That's all I have to say about that.
Fair. Yeah, the Grand Canyon, if you are an American, take the opportunity. If you are in America, if you are anywhere near, specifically also if you are an American, you should see some of our natural wonders. Take the time. Oh, battle drone. Another. I could have 2 battle drones. Now we got something interesting here. Take the time, y'all. This mace. Do I want mace? You know what? I'm not using my shotgun nearly as much. Let's grab another battle drone, y'all. Let's go crazy with it.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So we got a regular mace, and I think we can just spin this regular mace forever.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's... Is it using energy? No.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I do have to hold down the trigger, which kind of sucks. But
yeah.
But I'll take it just for free damage. So where were we? Grand Canyon. Y'all go to the Grand Canyon. It is like you will be amazed by how cool like looking at a big hole is. Like it's a really big hole and it's really cool. It's really cool. It's beautiful. Vegas. I've been to Vegas many times in my life. I've been to Vegas.
I have not, and I have no interest in going.
There's some stuff. There's some stuff.
I'm sure there is, but I don't like stuff.
Oh.
A lot of the time.
I just don't like stuff. If you're not a gambler, you go for the shows. Like there are the amazing amount of shows and things to see while you are there. And I'm not much of a gambler, but man, oh man, the things I have seen in Las Vegas.
I'm sure.
The shows and the things.
Yes. The things, yeah.
The things. I realized later in life that I'm 90% sure that growing up, my mom had a gambling problem.
Only 90%?
Well, The amount of trips that we took to Vegas as children.
Oh, no.
And she would just leave us alone all day so she could gamble. And it's like, oh yeah, that's just a gambling problem. That's what that is.
Yeah.
And so I spent a good chunk of my childhood just in Vegas and hanging out at the arcades in Vegas and walking the strip, mostly unsupervised.
Jeez. Now I know why you are the way you are.
I had a great time. Made some extra cash here and there. But yeah, and as an adult, I've been, and I'm not much of a gambler. In fact, very rarely. Even when I go to Vegas, the last 3 times I've been to Vegas, I haven't gambled. But just to see the shows, Blue Man Group, you got to see Blue Man Group. You got to see, the shop, the weirdo fake shop is there. That's great. That's a great place. I should just heal.
What?
I can't.
I don't know about this shop.
Someone's gonna know. It's a shop. It's called it's like a fake. It's like an interactive art experience, and I want to say it's something Wolf. It's at the Wolf Art Collective, and it's a fake store. And then in the store, there are secret entrances into these back room areas, and there's a whole mystery to unfold. And someone in chat is Googling. It's at Meow Wolf. Correct 10 Kitty. It is at Meow Wolf. I guess it was when I was there last. It's at Meow Wolf Art Collective, and it is called Someone in Chat Has to Know what it's Omega Mart Clown 073. It's called the Omega Mart. And
that does sound pretty fun, actually.
We went the last time. It was me and the family went, and we landed in Vegas at 9 a.m. and didn't have anything planned for that first day. So we just came across this thing, and we realized later, we should have spent the whole day here. We only spent a couple hours, looking through the back rooms, uncovering some mysteries. There is a narrative experience that you can pay for. We did not pay for it, and I regret.
Did you just play Blueprints? Is that what?
A lot of it is kind of that, where you're taking notes and figuring out the narrative behind the Omega Mart. It was a really neat experience that I enjoyed thoroughly, that you can do in Las Vegas.
I'll have to ask Tonda Ross if he was inspired by Omega Mart.
I do wonder. Omega Mart is significantly more there's more back roomsy kind of stuff.
Ooh.
Which is neat. But as a narrative art experience, it was very neat and very unique. And maybe part of it was the fact that we had to wake up at 3 a.m. to get on our flight, and we're a little sleep deprived. But it was neat. It was neat no matter what. Playing this pretty cautiously because this is the farthest I've gotten in the game, so I'm being a little cautious here. If I can give 1 point of criticism to this very old game, this game came out in 2021, so maybe not very old game. If I can give a bit of criticism to this 4-year-old game, it's I think the enemies should be slightly more aggressive.
Oh my god, remember 2021?
Gag me with a spoon. I feel very safe just kind of chilling back and picking off all the enemies. And
maybe they'll get more aggressive as you progress.
That's possible.
Maybe not.
That's possible. This is World 3, so I would assume
you might just be too good at the game.
There we go.
Considered that?
You know what? I didn't, but now I do. Now you're right. I'm just too good at the game. What else was on that list? So there was the Grand Canyon, which you should see. It's a natural wonder. It's a big hole that y'all should see.
Yellowstone, Niagara Falls, Disney World.
I have been. Wait, I've been to all of these things. I've been to all of these things. Niagara, you know what? Grand Canyon, big hole is great. Niagara Falls, big waterfall, kind of mid. That's what I'm gonna say. Kind of mid.
It doesn't surprise me, actually. I feel like, to me, it wouldn't feel worth the trip. Just because it's like, it's kind of just the one thing. And it's there. And it's like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and that's basically it. It's like, yeah, that's nice, but kind of mid. I think I'm going to try something. I think I'm going to try something crazy. Double mace. Oh my god, it moves me. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. A beam. A beam. Oh my god, a big beam. Oh, ooh.
Heck yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody. It just
Take
got
apart
real.
the whole thing. And or don't. You do what you want, but okay. Hey, it's looking a little more symmetrical now. That's nice.
Oh wait, I can get my thing back. Oh yeah, my large engine back. Hello. Now I can bring you back in. So now we can get our speed back. Oh, death. Yes. Great.
What is that like blue shield like web thing down there? Like I've noticed those a couple of times, but never. What is that? What's happening with that?
So this is the fusion reactor. Is it says extreme energy regeneration, but my energy storage is reduced. And so if you look down at my lasers take energy, and right now they have 1, 2, 3, 4.5 yellow bars.
Yep.
If I took
but
this
they
off,
replenish more quickly. I see. Okay.
If I took it off, I would get more bars, but they wouldn't replenish as quickly. So, like now, basically, as soon as I stop shooting, it's almost full right away. So I think the trade-off is worth it. And I also have 2 batteries. Here and here, these yellow things are batteries, which give me additional energy storage. So, but also now I have these things, which means I don't. Death!
Dual maces.
Dual maces is pretty sick. What do I need to do? Oh, I need to scan another planet. Okay, Niagara Falls, pretty mid. If from what I remember, and I visited this as a younger lad. From what I remember, I enjoyed kind of the town more than the actual falls. Obviously, there's a bit of a tourist town. Oh, fuck. Damn it, I just healed back up to full. There's a bit of a tourist town around Niagara Falls, and there were some really neat like shops and stuff in town. Mm-hmm. But the falls themselves, Yellowstone's beautiful, but also like the Grand Canyon. It has this like larger park that's around it that really kind of makes the whole experience wonderful. So I recommend Yellowstone. I recommend the Grand Canyon. Basically, if it's hole or hole adjacent, I recommend it.
Jack loves a big hole. And you know what? I agree.
There it is.
If you say you don't love a big hole, you're just lying to yourself.
Holes. Oh, fuck.
My God! There's
Okay, this level started right away. That's great. That's kind of what I'm expecting. Game. So great job. Great job listening to my feedback right away.
Beef Pendragon has been a member of the tip jar for 17 months. Thank you, and says phrasing. Listen, I know what I said, and I meant it.
Yeah. The phrasing was correct, is what I think you meant. Excuse you, sir. I blocked. Booster. That's
Sir George Lucas says some important follow-up questions.
Yes.
Is New York truly the greatest city? Is Los Angeles any good? What's the crappiest state or city in your opinion? New York's all right. There's a lot there. I lived there during the summers for a few years when I was working there.
Oh.
It's very expensive, but there's a lot of cool stuff. There's always something to do if you're inclined to go do things.
Yes, yeah. And I've never lived in New York. I have visited a couple times. But I think anything kind of East Coast is, you're going to have stuff to do, right? Like there's enough people that there's enough stuff to do. Except for New Jersey.
But in like say Boston, for example, I feel like everything just closes so early. Like there's no place that's open after like 8 p.m. and it's weird.
Interesting.
In New York, there's something to do at all hours of the day.
Ah, gotcha. Important caveat. Ah. Okay. That thruster investment paid off immediately. Ow! And then I was showing off and almost died. It's fine. Yeah. Coffee shops here in Milwaukee have started closing at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Criminal. That is criminal.
Coffee time.
That's coffee time.
Then again, I'm someone who thinks all the time is coffee time.
I agree with you. All the time is coffee time. 6 p.m. is criminal. It's so very upsetting. As someone who really enjoys a little shurikens, I think I have extra spots now. As someone who really enjoys a little evening time coffee.
Agreed. Also, I didn't realize that there were actually shurikens in the game. And the first like 2 times you said it, I thought you were just doing like a creative curse word substitute.
Fair. Very fair.
Because you went like, oh, shurikens.
By the way,
something went wrong.
That is a really good fic. Why can't I want to put you...
I feel like there's a character or person that like uses that as a curse substitute in something, and I can't remember what it is.
Sure.
Probably a game. Oh, shurikens.
Oh, shurikens.
It's gonna bother me until I remember what it is.
Yeah. Getting out of here. I am finding this soundtrack on YouTube Music as soon as the stream is over. Is something you should know. This is exactly my kind of jam lately. This like synth-wavy, like oonts, 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 is exactly what I'm into at the moment.
Yeah, and it's not like distracting. It doesn't fuck. It's not like the main thing vying for your attention. It's a nice compliment to whatever you're doing.
A flamethrower. A furnace. A beam. I feel like just buy all the beams. Because that is what is going to like make us
buy
a monstrosity.
all the beams.
Buy all the beams. Because we want a monstrosity. That's what we are hoping for here. Oh, I can't put it anywhere because I have
I do want to know about the band you saw that thought they fucked but didn't. But if that's something you'd prefer to say.
No, that's
not in public.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I can tell that story. And I don't think a lot of it was their problem.
Okay. Do tell.
Okay, so the band that I went to see,
was called is called Magic Sword. And if you haven't heard Magic Sword, let me tell you guys something. Hold on for a second. I'm going to open up a tab here real quick. Here's a good taste of a song to listen to. Here's a good taste of a song to listen to from Magic Sword. I shared it in both. Oh, hold on, and I'm playing it too, I think. Fuck yeah, this is a great song. It's a great song. So they are a kind of like I would call them like synth-wave with dashes of like arena rock, but synth-wave. It's all synthesized on their albums, and it's music I really enjoy, and it's music that me and my oldest kid listen to a lot because he's really into like EDM, and I like electronic music, but not to the level that he likes electronic music. And this is one of those bands that I can still lock onto. It's all instrumental. It's just really good, deep thumping synth-wave music, right? Is this nerd music? It's nerdy. It's nerdier music, retro-y synth-wave, right? So one day he was like, oh my God, Magic Sword is coming to town. Oh, great. Now, the one weird thing is I live in Milwaukee. Milwaukee's like, big city in Wisconsin. There's like Milwaukee and Madison. Those are the two biggest cities in Wisconsin. They did not come to Milwaukee and they did not come to Madison. They came to Cudahy. And Cudahy is like a weird little dingy suburb to the south of Milwaukee. They played at this like bar and venue called the X-Ray Arcade. And I realized later why they played there is because that is one of the only all ages venues in the greater Milwaukee area.
Okay.
And so it was really great of them to play there because that meant I could go with my kid. Now my kid has never been to a concert before. This was his first concert.
Okay.
He just doesn't necessarily care about like that kind of music or music in that way because most of the music he listens to is electronic music, right? And so the one funny thing was the very first thing that happens is I said, okay, well, the show starts at 7:30. Magic Sword will probably go on at like 8:30 or 9. And he's like, well, why are they going on so late if the show starts at 7:30? And I said, well, the other bands that'll be there will be performing. And he's like, why are other bands performing? Like he didn't understand the concept of an opening act, which I think is hilarious, right? Oh, I do love the Fury soundtrack. Yes, by the way, Polka Isafu, Fury soundtrack is great. You live in Milwaukee? Never heard you talk about it. Shut up, Storm Templar. You beautiful bastard, you. That's for just in case people don't know. So the band that played before them, I don't even remember their name, but you can look it up because they're on tour together. The band that played before them. So Magic Sword is like arena heavy synth rock, like kind of epic synth rock. The band that played before them was almost throwback 70s cock rock. Yeah, did not mesh at all.
Yeah, the people who were there for Magic Sword were not there for them.
Were not there for them. Like to the outfits and everything, like tight leather pants, big poofy shirts, like big teased out hair. Like they dressed. The guitar player had a mesh shirt on. And
I love that. But
yes. No. And like, I've listened to a couple of their songs like before we went, and it's like, oh yeah, this is perfectly fine. Like if you're into throwback cock rock, it's perfectly fine. Doesn't necessarily mesh with synth rock. And I warned my kid going into this. I was like, hey, Magic Sword might not sound good live. I know we like them, but they might not sound good live. Just be mentally prepared for being disappointed because that's what happens with live music, right? And we listened to this first band, and not only are they like, oh, I'm not in the right thing. Not only are they a very different genre, but something is up with their.
I just got an achievement for spending 3 consecutive minutes in build mode because I was telling a story. Be mentally prepared for them to suck. And this first band came on and is like, they sounded terrible. Their mix was really terrible. Like whomever was engineering, like there was a female singer, lead singer, and her vocal range, she would hit this one note and you would see the entire audience like,
oh no, that's awful.
But not just singing bad. It messed with my eardrums. Like the note she hit at the frequency coming out of the speakers made us all uneasy, right? Cock rock, is that a thing? Storm Templar, think like The Darkness. You know, I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. They were like that, opening for a synth-wave band. I do want this thing on my ship for mostly just for later. Here, let's take this off. Hold on. I just want to get back into playing. Here we go. Okay. Now we can worry about it later. Okay, so this band plays. There was another opener that we missed because they were, we just didn't see them. Wait a minute. Is this like final boss?
Discord did the thing. I apologize.
Oh, that's all right. We'll fix that. Boom. There you go.
Oh, you can pause. That's lovely.
Because it's not a Souls-like. We can pause.
Yeah, I know. I'm so used to you not being able to pause.
Right. So this is all part of the journey we're going on. Hey, be prepared for disappointment. Magic Sword might suck live. The first band that we saw kind of sucked. Like the first thing you are seeing live, not necessarily our thing. I think under different circumstances, the opening band could really kill it. Just they were not set up for success with this show, in my opinion.
Got you.
Yeah. So, then we're waiting around. It's kind of standing room only kind of venue. We're waiting around, and I don't know anything necessarily about Magic Sword I'm dying so much. Besides the music, right? Like, okay, synthwave band, I assume it's going to be a bunch of dudes with keyboards, and that's it, right? They start setting up a live drum kit. Okay. And I see like them obviously setting up a bunch of keyboards and synthesizers and whatnot. And then they are setting up a guitar player. It's like, okay, something, this is not necessarily what I was expecting. And then, keeping in mind, I know nothing about the band. I did not know that they perform in masks.
Okay.
So they come out in full black hoods and cloaks and masks with like one strip of a colored light. The synth player had like a red light, the drummer had a yellow light, the guitar player had a blue light, I think, right? And so that's
kind of fun.
Oh yeah, and like they turn it into a whole production, and like the epic music starts, like the swell, the build up, the drone. That's what the word I'm looking for, like that droning, wah, 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 wah. And then like they get behind the drums, they get behind the guitar, and they play their opening number with live drums and guitar and synth, and the entire crowd is just convulsing with the beat. I have seen so many live shows in my lifetime. Top 5 easily. Magic Sword live.
Nice.
It was such a phenomenal live show, and like for my kid who is seeing his first live show to have both experiences, like, oh, a band really suck, and then a band absolutely fucking kill it, was just wonderful. So it was a wonderful, wonderful
that's awesome.
weekend. Yeah.
Probably good to get the full spectrum.
Well, this also, though, like the bad thing is this does set him up as like high expectations for
Jesus
the next show.
Christ.
What did you do?
Discord, stop.
What did you do? There you go. So, Magic Sword, I would say fucks no matter what, but live, live was tantric. Like, what's beyond fucking, right? Like we got married, settled down, and had a family together. Like that's what's beyond fucking, in my opinion, apparently. So no, it was a phenomenal live show. If you're into that kind of music, obviously, I really, really recommend seeing Magic Sword. But also, like, it was goofy. Like, they were goofy in like a understanding kind of way. Like, there were points during the song in which the keyboard player brought out the magic sword, which was just like a plastic glow up sword, and like, held it high, and the crowd went nuts, and it was stupid and really fun.
Yeah, you can't have a name like Magic Sword and not be a little goofy.
And not like have a magic sword in your live show. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. No, so it was a really fun experience.
Light Arkin says, Jack, check out Dance with the Dead, 80s style synthwave, dark wave.
Opening a tab. That sounds like my jam. Hold on. Dance.
And Pure Pyro says, sing Love Shack, Jack.
What? First of all, weird. If you see a faded sign at the side of the road that says 15 miles to the Love Shack, hop in my Chrysler. It seats about 20. That's my Fred Schneider impression. You're welcome, Internet.
It suits you.
Yes, I agree.
And then we have Luma Chroma with 100 bits, who says, speaking of synthwave, I was really into the initial Outrun movement, like Ghost, Dan Terminus, Perturbator, etc. That was like half Sega arcade, half horror movie music, but fell off when that kind of drifted back into Depeche Mode copying that a lot of synth music does. Wish they moved on to copying 90s Sega CD. PlayStation 1 soundtracks probably would have sucked, but it would have been more interesting than what some of those bands do now.
That was a lot of inside baseball talk.
Yeah, it sounds like Luma Chroma is very passionate about this particular topic. I probably butchered about half of those names, but alas.
That's okay. That's okay. It's a fun genre. It's what I listen to a lot while editing, just because it is like that good driving, like thumping driving music. So it is. Yeah, Ghost. I see those stickers everywhere. GHAST. I always think it says Ghost. Maybe I'm thinking of the band Ghost. I don't know. Is this it? Is this the final area? This can't be the final area. I say, and it could be. Oh, Jess is gone forever now. Discord. It's just me. It's me and the game now, y'all. What is this? Do I fight this? I have to scan that.
This is getting ridiculous,
Discord. Okay. Hey, you're back.
I'm back, yeah.
Okay.
I hate how this will like not happen for several streams, but then when it does, it's like 3 or 4 times a stream, and I don't know why. Yeah, Discord.
Discord.
It's all Discord's fault.
Right. Excuse you.
Any buckets in this game? Not so far, but maybe we'll find one.
What? Wait, actually.
Wait, do you have a bucket?
Wait, no, I don't. What? Where did I take that? I was the other night I was playing Dark Souls 2 because I do that occasionally, and I found a bucket in Dark Souls 2, and it was in a place I never knew there was a bucket, and I didn't like in thinking about it. I was like, is there just buckets in Dark Souls? And I guess I've never like seen a bucket in Dark Souls. And so I took a screenshot of it real quick, and I'm saving it for some reason because I thought of you and bucket shenanigans.
Because of course.
Yeah.
You'll never look at buckets the same way again.
There is like a bucket in the strangest place in Dark Souls 2 I won't say in case I want to use it later for something.
Yeah.
But there is a bucket in such a strange place. I had to actually like stop and be like, wait, I should really take a screenshot of this. That was my first thought is why is there a bucket here?
You really do have a thing for buckets because you know what I just remembered that I'd somehow forgotten up to this point was you once proposed a Battle Masters challenge where I think it was you. The first person to touch a bucket in a game wins, like any game. And it was specifically bucket.
It was buckets. Or no, actually that one was barrel. That one was not bucket, it was barrel, yeah.
Oh, okay.
All
right, fair enough.
With
I was so ready for that one.
With the idea
I could touch a barrel within 5 seconds.
Yeah. The idea being, so many games have barrels that it's less of a challenge of find a barrel in this game, but like you have to load up a game and be the first to touch a barrel, to physically touch a barrel in any game, but you have to like start from it not being loaded, which I thought was a fun challenge idea. Yeah, that was one of the you're not dead. That was one of the first.
I decided to wait it out.
Idea. Yeah. I'm upset that we didn't get to roll that one. That would have been a fun Battle Masters.
It would have.
Oh well.
And then Beast Marsh with $10 says, "Here's a little something for 8 hours of Persona 5. I assume that Nick will be playing. Yes." Suffering and playing. Also, great new video, Jess. Thank you.
Check out Storycraft if you haven't yet. Right after the stream, go watch Storycraft.
Yes.
And watch Storycraft and thank me for making it. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So here's my thing with buckets. As we've talked about in the past, it is just funny in general, like that so many buckets exist as such a large part of video game set dressing, even though like in real life, buckets are not that big of a deal.
Yes.
Everybody, everybody probably has a bucket, maybe 2 buckets, but like buckets are not as ubiquitous as video games think they are.
Yeah.
So I think that's funny. Also, bucket is a funny word.
Bucket. Yeah.
Bucket.
Bucket.
That's a funny word. And so that's probably where my love of that. And now that it's become a thing, I'm just going along with it. I'm just going along with the thing.
Mm-hmm.
A bucket is a funny word. Sentry turret. Well, I want that.
Sir George Lucas says, Jack, name some hip-hoppers you like besides Flava Flav. Jess, you like rap music.
Flava Flav? How old are you? Okay, hold on. Give me 1 minute here.
Sometimes, and I say this in the most loving way possible, I feel like Sir George Lucas is an alien who's trying to like assimilate into human culture, but like doesn't quite get it.
Fair. Very fair. My go-to rappers would be Aesop Rock and Run the Jewels. Those are probably the rappers I listen to the most. I really enjoy actually ASAP Rocky, ASAP Rocky, not to be confused with Aesop Rock, but ASAP Rocky has a really good album that I listen to a lot. I am a pretentious fuck though, so I'm going to kind of navigate towards that more backpack art house hip hop, which I'm very okay with. me think of if I've listened to anyone recently that I really liked. I don't know if I know anyone recent. Is the shame of it. Mostly just because I've been on different kicks recently. So not a big hip hop kick recently.
You're in your magic sword era.
I'm in my magic sword era right now, y'all. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
And then Jari with 100 bits says, "Great first episode, Jess. Will the new show be weekly?" Almost certainly not weekly. Don't know how often though. We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out. Yeah.
As often as I can do it for as long as I can do it.
That's the mantra.
Yeah. Got some future episodes planned.
I think it would strain everyone involved if it was weekly, yourself included. Yeah. But the hope is to get them out as often as possible. You know, we'll see. Now that we have one, you know, on a production side, this is a part of the episode I can actually speak on, is the grander production side. Because I actually, don't tell anyone, I didn't really have anything to do with the episode.
Incarnadine says it can't be weekly. Jack doesn't have the time.
There we go. Thank you, Incarnadine. Production-wise, we have one under our belt, but like one isn't a good sample size, and so like we don't really know what a tangible like episode looks like as far as making it, because a lot of making the first episode was just figuring out how to make the first episode, what we want it to look like, what you want it to sound like, how Jesse G wants it cut together, that sort of stuff. And so from a production side, we don't know how long it takes to make an episode. And so now we need to make a second one, now that all like the look and the sound and the edit is taken care of. Now it's make a second episode so we know what a production actually looks like, so we can start giving ourselves some self-imposed boundaries as far as like, oh, it should take X amount of time to make an episode. Okay, well now maybe we can get one out every X days, every X, you know, a month, every couple of months, every other month, you know, like a couple times a year.
It's gonna change as we go.
Yeah.
I might do some of the production stuff myself and have Jesse help with like animating, so we will see.
Yeah.
We've made one, now we can make more.
Absolutely. But, you know, remember that for all of y'all watching, like a lot of the first episode is just figuring out what you want it to look like.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a really crazy concept. Excuse you, stop blowing me up, thank you. Because you know, most people just see the finished product and go, "Oh, well, of course it looks this way." But it takes a lot of time and effort to figure out it looks that way.
Yes. Jari with another 200 bits says, "Yay to more with boundaries. Weekly was a half joke. I figured as much." And thank you. Oh, hello, Casey.
Hello, Casey. Okay, we are getting there. We are getting there. Ah, fuck. Oh, a beam! I left a beam! Oh, no! Oh.
Not a beam?
I didn't need it because I
You won the game? You won the game?
I won a run, but that was on normal difficulty.
Okay.
What does this mean? Oh, hold on. This might be story.
Is this Earth?
This is Earth. Oh yeah! I get a little party.
Balloons.
I get a little
and
balloon
confetti.
party.
Oh my God, is that you? Are you the little guy?
Oh, my little house on the ocean lake. My spaceship. I get balloons and confetti and fireworks. Love it. Save to hangar. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Great.
Why not?
hard mode unlocked. Swarm mode unlocked.
Well, there's more aggressive enemies for you, probably.
Okay. My ship. Classic. Green. Oh, okay. And I've unlocked gems, so I can unlock, like, cosmetic changes. Oh, I want 150 gems. Look at that black and red one. That's great.
Ooh, I do like that, yeah.
Ooh. Oh, different models, too. Oh! What? Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Okay, so different cosmetic things.
I do like that.
The hangar where you save your ship. All right, all right. Well, let's play again. Let's see here. Limited oxygen, less repair, and stronger enemies.
Limited oxygen. How does that work?
Well, you know what? Let's find out how limited
Yes,
oxygen works. Does that mean every episode, every level has like a timer to it?
Oh, could be.
Oh,
maybe.
Oh,
Just says limited oxygen.
Oh, yeah. By the way, look. On the lower
okay.
left-hand corner, okay, this is actually a huge improvement, I feel, because now I can't fuck around. Oh my god! By the way, they do not give you a lot of time. Wait, body. The oxygen does not tick down while
Good.
In.
I was worried it was going to.
Right. Okay, we have our body. We can warp now. Great.
Quasi space with the first time chat says your ship is a quarter of the size of the Earth.
Yeah. We build them big over here.
Okay.
Your house takes up a whole continent.
Yeah.
Theoretically, I might also be the only... Oh, a saw? Okay.
Now that looks like it's made for you to ram into stuff with it.
Okay.
You could go through rocks? Jesus.
All right, I'm kind of into this. Whoa.
It doesn't seem the most time effective.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Fuck. Well.
Yeah, you don't have much oxygen left.
I'm seeing that. I get oxygen back when I scan planets. Oh my god, this does
cool.
like insta-kill these enemies. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Scanning the planet gives me oxygen. Very satisfying, by the way. To chainsaw these fools. I saw someone in chat mention Kid Cudi. I do like Kid Cudi. For
yeah, that was Casey, I think.
Casey and I have very similar music tastes. So yeah.
And then Dave Collier with $9.99 pounds rather says, confession time from me to Jack. I was a fan of Red Letter Media and Adventures Nigh for years before I realized the really cool guy called Jack on both was the same dude. Thanks, guys. That's awesome.
It's so, we hear a lot of that still, we, not just with me, but with Yahtzee too. Like we see those comments a lot of just like people be like, wait, Jack is on Second Wind? Wait, Yahtzee does fully Ramblematic? I thought he did zero punctuation. Like.
Meanwhile, I just get, who's that girl?
Who that biddy?
Who's the female one?
Oh. It still feels like just saying female feels terrible. People have ruined that word. Female.
It's true. It doesn't feel quite as bad to me because in like a medical context, it makes sense because like, woman being gender, female being sex. So yeah. I'm used to like actually changing woman to female in my previous job where I was editing medical content.
Gotcha.
So oddly enough, in my head, I'm like, this is actually a way to be more sensitive and inclusive by saying female instead of like women.
Gotcha. Lady folk. Baby makers. Yeah, that's what. But no, Dave. One, thanks for watching. I appreciate that, and yeah, it's funny how often you can kind of disassociate that kind of thing with the creators and whatnot, and that's okay. You're still here. You're watching all the fun stuff, and that's all that really matters.
Yeah, he liked you when he thought you were two different people. Now he can like you even more.
I like that. That's a fun way to put it. He liked you when he thought you were two different people. I do have a fart gun.
Sorry, what?
I can leave stinky clouds behind me.
Is that useful?
So far it has not proven useful, but I can do it. Let's see here. Again, like this. Oh my god, that actually kills them pretty dang fast. No, okay, I just got a second saw.
Oh my god.
Okay, everybody. This is a saw run.
You gonna put one on the back? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do this for now because I also got.
Gonna do. Oops, all buzzsaws.
I would love to do oops all buzzsaws. If that is even remotely a possibility. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Chewing them up.
And then farting on
And
them.
then farting on them. Look at the fart. The fart does actually a shocking amount of work. Oh, and I also get oxygen back from killing enemies.
Yeah, you are fitting pretty right now.
Okay. Oh, a beam. Oh, this is what I needed. I needed that beam. Okay.
Yeah, we need things to attach more saws
more
to.
saws to. It's a curvy beam. I don't think we can utilize. Oh, it's that. Oh no, I can rotate it. Wait, can I move my saw? Look at that! Look at that! Now we're moving. We got this, guys. We got this. Look at this. Look at this. This game. It's done. It's done. I beat it.
It's over.
It's over, game. I beat you. Don't forget to fart. I do wish the
Never
fart.
Never forget to fart.
Never forget to fart. I do wish the fart was like an automatic thing. Wait, armor. Sure. I do wish the fart was an automatic thing.
Yeah, but
because like I have to think about farting.
yeah, that's not how farting should work.
That's not how farting works. Right.
Storm Templar with 199 says, "Who's better, Pee-wee or Ernest?" What?
Oh. Okay, so which over-the-top comedic character is better, Pee-wee Herman or Ernest P. Worrell? Ernest P. Worrell from the famous Ernest movie, Ernest Goes to Camp, Ernest Saves Christmas, Ernest Goes to Jail, Ernest Scared Stupid. Is it NBA Ernest or is it just like Slam Dunk Ernest? Ernest Goes to Africa. Phenomenal movies, and of course Pee-wee Herman being Pee-wee Herman of Pee-wee's Playhouse, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Pee-wee's what's the second movie called? Big Top Adventure? Pee-wee's Big Top? I think it's just Pee-wee's Big Top. I think as a character, Pee-wee Herman is a better character. I think that actually, if you think about it, if we break down, this is a great idea for like a Patreon exclusive video, is breaking down Pee-wee versus Ernest. By the way, check out. This is going to be, because not too many people will care about this, but our patrons will care about this. Pee-wee versus Ernest. Because if you think about it, I have to pause the game. They are two very similar characters where like they would be like in the breath of himbos. They are both incredibly kind characters who kind of, get trounced upon. They are the butt of other people's jokes, but they end up, winning because of their kindness. So very, very himbo-esque character. I'm impressed that Jack knew Ernest's full name. First of all, if you don't think I know Ernest's full name, you don't know anything about me. Jess is the camera is frozen, but that's okay. Your picture's still there, which is
Turn the
interesting.
Wi-Fi off on my phone just in case.
Shouldn't have to do that.
Crap.
Yeah, you should upgrade it.
Am I a himbo?
It's
Jari,
weird
you
because the internet seems fine. It's just
Yeah, it's just
Discord.
Discord. It's just Discord. It's fine. Oh, now she's gone. She'll come back. A himbo is generally like a kind and beautiful person, right? That's generally what a himbo is. And I would consider... Hey, Jess, welcome back.
hey,
You did it.
sorry.
We know, we understand it. It's not your fault. But they're both very similar characters. Pee-wee is a bigger character. So I will say Pee-wee is the better character, but Jim Varney, I believe, is a better actor. I think Jim Varney is a better actor than Paul Rubin is. But
who would win if they fought to the death?
they would never. They would be best friends and go on amazing adventures, inventing things together. They would be best friends. Oh my God, another Saw.
Oh,
This is
oops, all saws.
It's happening.
Yes.
It's happening, everybody. I don't necessarily have a place to put it, and I have to get rid of the fart. No, I'll get rid of the armor. We can't get rid of the fart.
You can't get rid of the fart.
We can't get rid of the fart. Okay. Oops, all saws is happening. This is happening.
You are about to menace all of outer space.
The only problem is I'm realizing the problem exactly now, which is we are about to enter the poison area.
Oh no.
In which enemies explode and poison you. But guess what? That's what the farts are for.
Not if you fart on them first.
Fart, 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 fart.
The True Mandalorian with a bit border says, Jack, have you heard of the rapper No Name? She's a Chicago rapper who started out doing spoken word poetry at poetry competitions. So her first 2 albums have a very chill and open flow.
Ooh, I have not heard of No Name. Fart, fart, fart.
And Incarnadine gifted a Twitch sub to me. Thank you so much, Incarnadine.
I always like it when that happens. It's funny.
Me too. And then Kira says, you gotta think about farting. You can't just fart in an office. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna die. Oh my God, my oxygen! I forgot. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. Oh no! I forgot that we were playing in hard mode. Killed by asphyxiation, son of a bitch! Oh! I don't know if I'm ready for hard mode. I don't know if I can do hard mode.
I need to figure out why Discord does this to me. Because the internet itself seems fine. Like,
It's just
everything
Discord,
else is
yeah.
loading. Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know. It used
I don't know either.
It used to do that with me it used to do that with my camera a lot where it would like freeze and pause me. I've started using OBS and OBS's virtual camera where I run my webcam through OBS, turn on virtual camera, and then in Discord I say use OBS virtual camera instead of just my webcam.
Okay.
So that I don't know if that will do it for you, but that like
I'll try just about anything.
all right, we might go back to. Well, no, we only have 9 minutes left. We'll start another hard one.
I'll ask Eric about this. If anyone knows, it'll be Eric.
Oh, actually, wait, you're right, Jay. Let's try swarm mode. Let's try swarm mode and see what that's all about.
I don't know if I got cut off before I finished Kira's bit border, but once again, they said, you gotta think about farting. You can't just fart in an office. And sometimes it just happens,
I mean, you can just fart in an office.
I think most people would prefer if you didn't, but you certainly can.
You certainly can. Oh, magic sword run? We can buy a sword.
That would be fun.
Okay, so this is interesting because we have $20 to spend, and this is just like endless enemies. Okay, so let's get a beam. Let's buy a beam. Put it here.
Okay.
Buy a beam. Put it here. Let's get a magic sword.
Harpoon?
A what?
What? It looks like there's a harpoon. I think that's what. Yep. Oh, but sword. That looks ridiculous.
Incredibly ridiculous. Okay, let's get a shield. We might need more bodies. Ooh, a side shield. Oh, here we go. Spiked armor. This is like the greatest build ever. What do we think about this build?
It really is something. I'm excited to see how it actually functions.
Okay, let's just see what happens. I've never done swarm mode, and what I'm assuming is after so many waves, I can then kind of like rebuy stuff. Yeah, I am. By the way, I am just wagging my tail. Get to a planet? What? Oh my god, I have to stay near a planet to get oxygen in swarm mode.
My wife is not.
Okay, this is
I
great.
know. It's not you. It's not even the Wi-Fi, I don't think.
Just Discord being Discord. Nope. Okay. Oh, my sword has energy.
I'll look into it after this.
I'm waggling my sword too much. Okay, no, we're doing great. Oh, I'm also forgetting that I just have a beam. Oh. Swarm works? Okay, oh, after just one wave we can come back.
Oh, okay.
Maybe? Oh, this is just heals. Well, I don't want any of that. I want to buy more stuff. I want more swords.
This isn't a workshop?
That's, yeah. Well, maybe the workshops also. Oh, okay.
All right. I'm going to see where I left off with the Twitch stuff while Discord was fucking around. We've got Sir George Lucas who says, I've never seen any Ernest movies, but I did watch the Mr. Bean movie where he messes up Mona Lisa a million times. Have you seen that movie?
Oh, I'm sure I've seen all the Mr. Bean movies. We love, America loves. Mr. Bean is England's answer to Ernest. Which came first, Mr. Bean or Ernest? I think
I do not know.
Ernest. I believe Ernest came first, but I also, now that I say it out loud, I am suspect of myself.
Miss Harmony with 5 bits says, Jim Varney was amazing as Ted Clampett.
Oh, that's right, in the Beverly Hillbillies movie. He's great. He's great in that. He's the voice of Slinky Dog in the first few. Aha! Here we go. Now we're back to the shop. In the first few Toy Stories, obviously he passed before the most recent one. There is a clip of him somewhere doing Shakespeare. Jim Varney doing Shakespeare. And I want to say he starts off in classic Shakespearean and then eventually like does Shakespeare as Ernest. And like also like when he is not Ernest, just the most handsome man you will ever see. He was like very fit, very handsome, big, gorgeous hair. And so like the crazy thing about Jim Varney is that he was not a mega celebrity, in my opinion. Homing missiles, toxic launcher, crossbow. Excuse you, I would like more swords, and I don't see any more swords. Well, let's get another body. Oh, okay.
Homing missiles sound kind of nice. Since we can't have more swords, apparently.
Apparently. Ew. All right. All right. Okay, we'll do this. And we'll do this. We'll do this. And we'll do this. We're gonna make a really messed up ship here. This is our plan. Homing missiles, yeah. Let's do homing missiles. Interesting. Interesting. I would prefer if they homed this away. Okay, great. Reflective armor. Blocks damage taken, reflects enemy projectiles.
Oh, that's nice.
That could be really fun. Okay. Grenade launcher. Toxic launcher. Shield. I think just shields in general is something we want. Nope. Excuse you. Nope. Okay. Sure. Great. All right. It's jank, but we're going to see how it works. Mr. Bean was 1990. Ernest was 87. Okay. Important. And I know, like, Ernest's, Ernest also, the character of Ernest originated as a slogan man, as an advertising thing. Like he had a video production company with his friend, and they would make they'd make these advertisements, and they just needed like a pitch man, Jim Bob sells mattresses, right? And so that's where the character of Ernest came from. Okay.
Oh, geez.
Yep.
Oh, my.
Getting a little stinky up in here. All right. We're not doing great. It's almost as if my weirdly shaped ship.
Yeah, it's almost as if a reflective shield does nothing against just copious amounts of gas.
Farts. Just farts. Okay, how much can I heal? Great. Let's do one more. Okay. Let's see if we can optimize our build at all.
Jari with 200 bits says Mr. Bean is... What does that say? GB Ernest throws bits at screen for new idea to me.
Is GB Ernest? Great Britain
yeah.
Ernest. Correct. Yeah. And theoretically Ernest came first. So we can say that, though also theoretically neither Jim Varney or Rowan Atkins knew anything about each other.
Yeah.
They're just doing bits. But yeah, I think it's thinking about things like Ernest or Mr. Bean or Pee-wee, like they're all very similar characters. I guess with the only difference being that Mr. Bean is not a himbo. Mr. Bean is not a kind character. Mr. Bean is a selfish character, and so they are different in that respect. This is no shade being thrown at Mr. Bean enjoyers, as obviously Mr. Bean is very funny, but part of the many of the gags that Mr. Bean employs are because he is so selfish. That's how he gets himself into a bunch of situations. Whereas Ernest and Pee-wee get themselves into situations because they're so selfless.
I thought you died. You didn't die.
No, I made it.
You just went to the shop.
It is weird. I hear you. It is weird that they kind of like zoop you out of there as soon as you won instead of like giving you the opportunity to like fight more for more rewards, but that's fine. Great. It is Cookie is whining at me, which means that she's got to do some business. So, and it is time. So that is a great place to end the stream. I see one more super chat from Snake in the Garden who says, Jess, for story research, you should play Persona. Right? Such a minimal time investment to play Persona. Get out of town. And I think very fitting, Jess's cam is frozen. And that's a fitting way to end the stream. But it does look like at this moment, she's having a good time. Thanks, everybody, for coming to the stream. Here's what I'm going to say. This is my first time playing Space Scavenger. I rather enjoy... Oh, Jess is back! You did it. You came back. You don't look happy about how much your camera is freezing, but you came back. In any case, I really enjoyed Space Scavenger. I think it's a cute little game. I had a good time with it. So I gave up. I'm so sorry.
And now we're back.
You're back. You
Excellent.
did it. You did it.
Just
you did
in
it.
time to say goodbye.
Yes. If you haven't already, make sure to go watch Storycraft. It is up on our YouTube channel right now. Amazing job, Jess. I think it's a hell of a pilot.
Amazing job to you too. Thank you.
I mean, amazing job to all of us who work here, right?
Yeah.
To all of us. As a reminder, there won't be a new episode of Adventurers Night this Saturday. But instead, we will be releasing a very special video, a video that was originally going to be a Patreon exclusive that we will now release to everyone about me kind of crafting not a story, but a dungeon for Dungeons and Dragons.
About you. I don't know. I think that one's more about me, if I do say so myself.
Okay, you're right. We will be putting out a video that really is the brainchild of Jess Hoops, and like really all credit needs to go to Jess Hoops. The invisible hand shooting and editing this video the entire way. But thanks everyone for coming to the stream. We appreciate that. Let's see here. RPG Help Desk over on Twitch in a little bit. And
Yes.
and what's tonight? Tonight is tonight Windbreakers? No.
Firelink?
Firelink. I was like the other one.
The other one.
Brad, did we skip your super chat? I don't think so. Jack, on a scale of 7 to 10, the first Deltron 3030 LP. Brad. Ooh. Deltron. I can't remember that one off the top of my head, so I cannot rate it. I do apologize, Brad. But thank you for reminding me that we skipped your super chat. That, technical issues happen. So, hey.
Yes. My apologies.
A special video. Yes, there will be a special video on Saturday. It will be very different than things we normally produce. And we had a lot of fun making it, me and Jess Hoops. So bye.